I need to figure out how to make it not do that anymore. That like when I preview this scene, it should immediately pop up. But it should also unload when I want it to. Okay, I need to get water. I need water. Also, this natural light is so beautiful. That little bit of backlighting really looks nice, huh? Okay. Battery for the e-cig. Got a chat going on, taking care of stuff. I think one thing to me fairly obvious. I need to keep building out my vision. And it starts with making it crystal clear, being able to communicate it quickly, succinctly, and accurately. Jacob, hey. I've got to build up a functional team. Otherwise, Yeti Eater, whatever this is, I still don't know what we call it. It's not version 2 yet. Version 1.0 revision B. I'll have no greater chance of success than version 1.0 did. Or Rev 8, I don't even know what you call this. I really don't. Eventually we'll get all cutesy with it. Barely there, barely getting started. I'm gonna go plug my shit to more people. Because some folks, man, I'm sick and tired of being misunderstood by people that I respect and that I've tried to be friendly with. It's really unfortunate to me when that happens. Hey, somebody on VK, Gamers Unlimited UK, how are you? Hey, I may have chicken arms, but chicks still like me. Gay people like me too. I'm only into women. Dude, I'm doing well. I've got some management stuff to do. No management, and then were you around last night? I don't think you were. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to set up the quick jack. I'll be going back to it. Got an email just now. I think it's junk mail. Yeah, some junk mail. Hey, Haliununa. How are you? I'm interacting with folks. I've got something in the garage I was working on. I intend to go finish it off. We'll see how long I stay here. Tokyo Dragon Elite, welcome back. Being confident. You can fake it till you make it. And it's quite easy to overdo. I think sometimes I overdo it, and it makes people a little upset. But this is all fairly deliberate. On the one hand, you want to have confidence, not necessarily in your ability to do something. Because there's some things I know I'm not very good at. I think it all begins with knowing what you're good at and what you're not good at. You have to know yourself a bit. And then it's easy to be confident. Interacting, shocking behavior. Absolutely. I think I need to go ahead and open this up. I should test it right now. I wonder if they fixed it yet. Previously there was a problem with it, so I didn't open it up. Let's try this. Fade chat equals 30. Rip. And let's pull up Discord. Alright, it should fade away. You no longer see it. Okay. Now let's do a little bit of testing. I'm going to be responsible here for saying hi. And let's see if it goes away super fast. It did, huh? It like showed up for a split second and then it disappeared. It's still not reliable. I wrote in about this shit. I can't believe it's still not good. That's really annoying. I can't have it going away like this. It needs to stay up for like a good 30 seconds or so. And we'll tweak over time. let's try something else. We're gonna keep it over here and see how many messages it can handle at once. Okay, so I just threw in 5. Let's see how it handles all of those. All right, those stay up. When we get timestamps, I think that's good enough. You son of a bitch. Who's supposed to be handling this? Dinobot. Why is Dinobot's ass not in here? Missions, where's Dino? Bots. I want just Dinobot in here. Dino, you can read and you do the usual roles at everyone. What? This computer is getting really loud. Let's see if this will make any difference. No, Dino still doesn't have the fine combinations it needs. Dino, read, manage messages, send messages, read message history. Let's see if that works. Search time done. Good. All right, there we go. Clean it up. And you should see that reflected shortly. No. You don't. What the fuck? Hey, there it goes. I had to reload it. Yeah, I don't know. Should we open it up? It's buggy. It's not what I want. It's buggy. But at least it's working in part. You know? I care about my Discord people. And I want them to have a better environment. I'm trying to make it better. It's like a metaphor for life. And what do you think? Just go with it? Buggy, but mostly kind of working. It's me in a nutshell. I'm buggy. Good can become great. I have so many things I want to do with the Discord server. One of the first items of business that I want to take care of, making Discord Hype Squad. And let me respond to my family's messages. My sister wrote me one, and my mother wrote me one. My mama. Yeti's mama. I know I also need to run around a little bit today. Like, I must. But I want to put this at a shit. The best time is in the morning. I need to get my sleep schedule back in order. I can't be staying up super late. It's gotta be rare, like once a week tops. Throwing off my sleep schedule is no good. Yeah, I got a lot more playing around to do, and I noticed that the FPS, the frame rate drop, it dipped a little bit there. I'm gonna do this. Preview is currently disabled. CPU load drops off substantially when I switch away from studio mode. What if I do this? Studio mode and then do the be right back screen. It should dip from 35, it should drop. No, it's not. 37. We'll select hide here, and then in the notifications area, I still haven't set up these machines with the damn taskbar settings, I think. I don't even know. It just closed. What the fuck? It opened the window and then closed it immediately. No, it's not taskbar. Show badges on taskbar buttons. No, it's not here. Replace command prompt with Windows PowerShell in the menu. Oh, okay, select which icons appear on the taskbar in the notification area. And we're gonna keep this one constantly visible. OBS. There we go. That cuts down on CPU utilization when you hide it. But if it ever goes wrong, I need the regulars to always tell me if they have an issue, because I can't trust every newcomer, you know. And most newcomers, if they see the broadcast is just going to shit, they're not going to say anything. They'll just leave. I can't blame them. Alright, this all is finished for now. Let's go get some timestamps. Find the time that we called Johnny, 9:22 p.m. So around 9:21 a.m. I would have reached out to him. I have this I can work with. So taking a look at my sessions, clips, and highlights. Yesterday was the 11th. Right now it's the 12th. In time around 9. Say around 9:20 p.m. and out. We have an out stamp. I'm gonna go ahead, pull up chat from yesterday, and populate my highlights. Conversation was over 11:33:06. I'm trying to get help on this, by the way. If you're out there, I want your help. You know who you are. Trying to build this team up. It's gonna take time. Gonna take a long time. I have no doubt about that. I'm at 9 matches here. Enzo might be, what? That was a different, oh yeah, that was in the early morning. Okay, so the Discord server tour. That took place 11:16 p.m. yesterday. Yeah, 11:16. One 16, 12 seconds p.m. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. I was doing it quietly. You saw the changes, right? I really like it. I really like these changes. Because it went from being a fairly obtuse system to suddenly being really, really easy for everyone to work with. I don't know how convenient it is on mobile yet. I haven't really dog-fooded it much. I've been too busy just chatting with folks and trying to get everything together. But I like this. I'm gonna break it down into multiple blocks. This message will break down into multiple blocks, and then we'll be able to have some fun with it. You still don't get Discord? Yeah, you do, come on. It's just like IRC, but better. But so much better. Is this a real weapon? Yes. Yes, this is a real weapon. So is this, and so is this. But not this. One is not like the others. I don't get IRC either. Woman. I don't believe that for a moment. Nope. Thank you, Chuck Nausea. Let me drop this inside of the videos folder. I already had this there. All right, let's keep digging around. See what we missed from yesterday. I haven't been. One of the things that I need to do a better job of is just periodically going through the clips on the channel. I think towards the end of the night, as my energy's flagging, I need to go through the clips, and then afterwards just write. Just write. I always need to spend some time to do it. This is the great content we need.
Oh, baby.
Alright, fear not, new moms and pregos.
Do we drink full cream milk? Yes. It's all whole milk. I only buy whole milk. It's ultra filtered. It's the good stuff. I have lactose sensitivity. Ultra filtration process removes the lactose. It's great, because now I can enjoy milk. Cow's milk. I don't have to go hunt for pregnant women and suck on their teats.
It's good.
No real names. No real names. Never. It's okay. It's okay. You just gotta remember, you're no longer through my headphones,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not angry. It's so easy for people to find me if they want to anyways. Like, it's too hard for me to hide all my tracks, So I just keep going deeper. I keep burrowing deeper.
Alright. Well, you're a few people. Well, you got.
So I don't ever want to have, like, my name be associated with dick pic short.
That's crazy, Swizzlers. But you know what? Let me look into that. Can you link me any source for this statement? Thank you. You're the MVP, man. That's great. I see that pro account. Jesus, you've been here for a long time. Level 109. My God. All right, let's get that fixed right away. Thank you. Thanks for looking out for me. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you've been broadcasting here a minute, haven't you? Let me take a look. Let me take a look at where you're at. No worries, the man says. I'm an addict. Send me dick pics, I'll see if you need to worry about your name being associated with them. Never. Nope. Some things only behind closed doors. I'm sorry. Like, that's for me to know. Swizzlers, let's see. Swizzler, let's see what you do. Minecraft. Restream. Member of some stream teams. Team Swizz. Alright. Right on. I think it's about time that I start plugging my YouTube channel on all my channels. I want that fucker to blow up. I'm trying to get to 1,000 stat. So if I'm prioritizing it, one, I need to be pushing out quality pieces to it. I still need that part. Right on, man. Swizzlers, I've got a crazy goal. I'm gonna try to make Mixer partner. I'm actually set up to be able to go do this FTL thing. Right on, I see. I'm set up to be able to run FTL. I'll handle that later. I've got some shit I gotta take care of. And let's see what else. I think I just watched this one. I listened to it, but I was half.
So I don't ever want to have, like, my name be associated with dick pic short. No, I don't need that.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I completely didn't like it. I didn't focus.
To keep new people off of me. You know what I mean? It's just a screen.
Let me take a look at what you're linking here. Let's see what you got here. A new restreaming solution. Okay, that's all it needs. Let's see what it can do. This simply handles your streammax.expose. You FTL the mixer, and then it's able to hop it over to Twitch and YouTube. And I can also run it through the custom RTMP. Okay. I was noticing an issue when I sent both RTMP plus FTL feeds to Mixer. If I tried selecting the FTL option, it would kick me back over to RTMP. And I opened up a support ticket, but the guys are just like, they're not answering the question. They're like, oh, it's probably on your end, but I don't think they know what they're talking about. Like, the chain's been pretty depressing to read. You know, I posed a really clear question, but I'm not getting a clear answer. I think I posed a clear question. No, I didn't. That was my mistake. It's not a quality issue, dude. I don't know why these guys are like, they're talking to me about broadcast quality. That's not what I'm talking about at all. Let me go ahead and write them. Just keep this thing in the fire so that we can get it done. Do I need to write them from here? No, I can do it from here. I can send it from Outlook. Am I using XSplit? No. And another broadcaster, a partner broadcaster on Mixer told me about XSplit, told me that could be the way to go. Oh, and I need to go ahead and do this too. Moonlight Wolf rated last night. I was really happy to see that. She's cool. We had a conversation on the air. I caught her like checking out the channel once. Use OBS? Yeah, me too. I'm on OBS. Not the Streamlabs OBS, just straight OBS. Oh man, I gotta not like, it's gonna, this Discord server is gonna start taking on a life of its own. You're stupid, you're going to die by cancer. Okay. You must be right. I value your opinion so much. You have no idea how tremendously important it is to me. You hear this, right? The Discord server's activity is starting to pick up. I think we've reached a critical mass of people that legit just want to chat and have a good time together. Your gun sucks. Okay. That's great. Give me another one. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Please keep on trying. Like, take your best fucking shot. I want to see it. Like, give me everything. Try to roast me as hard as you can. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'll wait. But I still got shit to do. I'm working. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Swizzlers. I'm using Restream because I want the unified chat. That's the thing. Having unified chat is important. I need to go ahead and write these guys, like, repose my question because they're so confused. I feel like they're confused. Discord is tricky. So many join just to poach users now. I have just none of that. I have none of that. And then the people that join up, like, they're all cool. I have a troll-free community. I set it up as a walled garden for a purpose. Oh, I didn't have to spend a lot of time moderating. You know, occasionally I just gently guide somebody in the right direction and it's good. All is good. Do you see this message? You still use a chat app? So that means in Restream you still have all the channels turned on, right? Do you broadcast to other platforms outside of YouTube and Twitch? Like, are you using their custom RTMP service on that, the site that you linked me, StreamX? I don't know if you observed this problem. The one I was talking about, like, where you have both RTMP, FTL feeds going to the same mixer channel. FTL can't be, you can't watch the FTL. You used to send out the letters, but stopped. So you don't have the chat relay, right? Like, if you're using the web chat client, then you don't get the chat relay. You can see what's going on across all chats, but you don't have the relay. I like having the relay up, dude. No, I will not shoot you. This is not a good thing to ask gun owners. I don't think the vast majority of gun owners don't want to shoot anybody. I think the overwhelming majority. StreamKit. We're going to try this desktop version since it's not officially as a pre-release. So if you switch back, give it to a stable. But what the fuck? It sounds like a bug in the code. Just to double check. No, but this is the fucking. Are you kidding me? Alright, they're telling me to try out this pre-release version of the desktop client on this side for Discord, and on Mixer side, I need to go ahead and write back. fine on all this shit. They're talking to me like I don't know what I'm talking about because most motherfuckers here don't know what they're talking about. I'm not saying they're dumb, they just don't know. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and download that one on the other rig. I'm gonna push a piece of content up to, it's like 50 gigabytes. I need to figure out how to handle big TS files. There could be a problem with it. It appeared to have been a problem with it. Hey! This work? We can always try to encode it. I'm happy to re-encode this. Media pending, no problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, I have a couple of projects that I need to work on. So one is the Skunkworks project that can happen anytime. The garage thing, the earlier I get to it, the better. Should go ahead and get that done. Otherwise, like money things, I'm kind of letting freeze for a bit. I want to get this garage thing out of the way. No, really, the most important damn thing is to go liquidate some stuff. I should just go hop in the car and get to it. I want to get this pushed. Fuck, there's always so many things to do. As a one-man show, there's always so much to do. What a headache sometimes. Alright, gonna go ahead and make out some lists. This is shit to do. We're going to, nesting OBS scenes, simply add scene as a source. We're going to go ahead and make a new window. Broadcasting. I'm keeping like notes on just broadcasting in general. Streaming. Content creation, broadcasting. Or let's do a reference for OBS. Excuse me. Section just on OBS. Are you kidding? How come I can't move it? What the fuck? Are you kidding? What? Move. Move, you stupid. OBS, move it there. Why the fuck wouldn't it let me drag and drop it? Stupid. Okay, click YouTube channel. And get the lift set up. And this other thing, I have the timestamp still. I still have the timestamps. I should be able to start cutting this up real fast. And we'll go ahead and get it moving out of the in and out of the pipe. Where does it at? Someone? No, I don't think I saved it here. I got all sorts of stuff that are just floating around in space. That's not a good policy. You never want shit to be spread out everywhere. That's how you spread yourself too thin. You end up making more work for yourself. Here we go. It's over here. and we go out at 5017. Man. That's why. It's on my Discord server. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you guys are chatting in there. It's so good to have life in there. It's all about having the right fucking people and reaching like a critical mass of people that just want to chat. Fuck yes. Do you know how exciting this is? Like, is someone who Discord server, like, who just, you know, it's just tough. It's tough. No, you fucking idiot. That's why it's like, god damn it, why are you fucking so fucking stupid, dude? Alright. Not everybody is really literate. God damn it. I'm glad I didn't go through all of this shit. Like, and just tried to shortcut their, oh hey, idiot user. Alright, well at least I know that now. So I got a problem if I'm gonna do that. The hang up then is on the restream side. I have to wait on that. I have to wait on that. There's no way to move forward on it. Literally no way to move forward. Literally. I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy this makes me. Like, it's just gratifying to have people using something you built, you know? It's really gratifying. Because a lot of us, if you build shit, you know, you believe, oh, if I build it, they'll come. And then sometimes this isn't the case. And it can be kind of distressing when you've put your time into building something and it doesn't succeed. It causes some people to just give up. Not this guy. Not this guy. Not anymore. No longer. I wonder if it's capable of keeping up with this. I would think that full is the way to go. I mean, hopefully it has all these images already inside in memory or something. I've got as little going on this rig as possible. I just let it focus on this one job. It's my workstation. Maybe 10 seconds out. Yep, all right. I want to cut it before it starts going to play the next one. You'll understand. I know you're like, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? I got some content. You're gonna like this one. It's not for everyone. Admittedly, it's not for everyone, but you know, certain members of my audience, certain demographics will really enjoy it. They will be so happy. And it's not even all that great. In fact, it's a stunt that's too risky to pull in the future. This is a one-off. I think this is a one-off, at least for the near term. I can't pull this one again. I wish I could always just play around. I mean, I do play around on a regular. There's something off with the times. We could fudge those a bit. Hey, Big Greg, welcome back. How are you today? I've got some stuff for you. I got a thing for you. I need to finish it. I'm gonna be away for a bit. I know now is a good time in the UK. For me, it's still early enough that I want to get going, but I need to figure out this thing. Hose clamp. Just the word clamp should yield something. No, nothing. Fuel tank, fuel pump, fuel starvation. Around the world, around the world. Let's see, fuel pump, stuck fuel gauge, done it. You see a ring. HOES. That grip. Slide to click back. I wonder if I need to have, like, if it's a strong need to have this clamp, the hose clamp. I don't think there's really a strong need, but I want to do it to be safe. Until then, I'm just going to push the car really slow and drive on the right side of the road in case I got to pull over. My first priority then is going to be getting that clamp. I'll pay a little extra for it just to get it done and have peace of mind. After that, I'm going to be driving it like I stole it. All over again. All over again. I think I'm gonna start reporting more people again. Like if they're coming to bother me. It's just a good policy, you know. Rid the communities of bad actors. There are too many of them. I mean, of course, the good ones outnumber the bad ones. You and I both know this. But the bad ones, they need to be pushed off. Hey, Casa. Can you take a call? I mean, or it's okay. What are you up to? What's cracking, man? I'm probably not gonna be around for too long during this session. Mia, all right. Let me see what you're up to. Yes, now it's working. Let me give you a call.
Hang tight 2 seconds, okay?
Whoa, is this thing acting? I think it may be louder than normal. Let me keep this popped open just in case. In case I need to modify it. Here we go. This advertisement, so we're already in too deep. I think it's around the 50 minutes. You do try to report the worst. I want to report all.
All right, good afternoon.
Hey man, can you hear yourself? Is there a loopback?
Not right now. I mean, perhaps if it comes to the broadcast.
No, okay. Then that doesn't count as loopback. That's good. Yeah, just checking. How have you been, dude?
I want to say busy, but I've been well. I'll say that first. How about that?
That's good. I mean, so you're pretty happy right now?
Happy's relative, man. But what I'm thinking about is just having options of things to do. Does that make sense? And I guess I'm not sure how I feel about that in the sense of, we have things that need to be done as opposed to things that we want to get done.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. What's been cooking lately?
Getting back into Magic. I think I've spoken briefly about that. And just clamping on the opportunities that brings, pertaining to the broadcast, pertaining to, me wanting to stream and everything like that. I originally wanted to, play games online for viewers, people to observe if they so chose. And a big part of that was jumping into Magic Online and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But also, as far as live streaming goes, being able to turn the camera on wherever I'm at, actually playing Magic physically in stores and things of that nature. Of course, I went to GP Dallas-Fort Worth this past weekend, and DreamHack will be in less than a month out in Austin. And, of course, there's a huge Magic event there. So, again, I'm exploring opportunities. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Okay.
That's really good. All it is. What's going on with you, though, my friend? How have you been?
Good. Just still drowning in content.
Of course.
As is tradition. And then, I didn't talk to you after, we spoke Thursday morning. I'll hit you up. And I just didn't hear from you.
Right. a lot of impromptu things. This is one reason why I've been striving to be more involved with like a set schedule. But I mean, with me, I could have something planned. The plan could fall through. That's just how it is, with people I guess I deal with, and of course myself. But my days shift. They tend to shift. You know what I mean? I'll be working on the stream or whatever, thinking I can get some content done, sifting through some content rather for you, etc. And then oh hey, come meet me over here, or business opportunity here.
Right.
There's some cash laying on the ground over there. Go pick it up.
You got guys like you got people telling you, hey, make this move.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
In a nutshell, you know what I mean? Because in my line of work, that's just how it is. I gotta go drop whatever it is I'm doing now, and go make some moves.
Right. Otherwise, somebody else is gonna grab it.
Well, yeah, exactly. And I'm really selfish, man. We've discussed this, so I want to go get it while I can. So.
Yeah, we're all selfish. To some lesser, more or less.
It doesn't have to be that way.
No, I mean, they say greed is good, right? You should look out for yourself. Make sure you're being taken care of first. Gotta take what you need first, right? And then give back what you can.
That's it. Which is understandable, right? I mean, would you say that you subscribe to this?
Yeah, I mean, in many ways, yes, but it wasn't always the case. Like, I'm now taking closer watch over my financial ship. So yeah, I'm gonna dedicate a portion of my time to making sure that I can stay afloat. But with the broadcasting effort, that's a little different, right? Like building up influence over social media is a completely different game.
Okay, it's really odd you mentioned this. I was speaking to another streamer this morning, just chatting, typing in his chat while he was streaming about something similar. And I believe his take was, nobody's doing anything simply because, like, just for the hell of it, right?
Right.
I'm not solely thinking about Yeti Eater. Even if Yeti Eater wasn't asking me, but let's say I was doing it, I had the idea to sift through your content, right? Mm-hmm. Am I doing it just to be, a good person? Am I doing it because, man, this person really needs my help?
Yeah. No, I think that there needs to be some reward given back to contributors, right? Right. And one of the things that, say, is commonly done with young artists, they'll say, okay, people will go like, yeah, I want you to do this work for me, and in exchange, I'll give you exposure.
Yeah, exactly. Man, were you in the stream? Were you watching the same stream as me?
No, fuck you. I don't consume many streams.
This is exactly what was said. Tight, continue, please.
Yeah, but just that for exposure, right? So say on the YouTube stuff, if people are helping me to put together the highlights, I'm totally cool with them putting highlighted by this user and then link over to a profile. That's a safe attribution to include. But I'm also going to make sure that I have my own social media blocks and my own just like YouTube archive copy, right? That goes alongside it. So yeah, I'm down to provide the exposure, because I believe that the gold will lead to exposure for all parties that are involved. It should.
Right.
Otherwise, there's no mutual benefit to be gained from it, and it's like, hey, why would I ever do that?
Again, that's not like a dig or anything. Not this is not situation specific, but I just thought that it was weird that this person would think that nobody would be willing to do anything just for the sake of helping somebody else, for the sake of helping somebody else's effort get off the ground. But
yeah, I mean, so in this, I think generally you get what you give, right? This is generally the case, but certain things you have to go out and grab. Like the free money, I would like to spin up free money for everybody, but I can only offer it. I can really only offer it, and then if people want, and so I'm okay, well I can spin it up for you, but I'm gonna need a piece too. Just because I took away some of the grunt work from the process. In fact,
right,
one of the biggest pieces of the grunt work is gone. I'm trying to cut this content. I've got something that I'm going to push to YouTube, and I think that if I do it again in the future, I'm going to have to keep it exclusive to that platform.
Okay.
There's a lot of shit to learn. There's so much shit to learn, dude. I'm going to get super tricked with this stuff.
There's a wealth of knowledge that's out there that it's just waiting to be found, basically.
Yeah.
By the majority of folks, right? I mean, in whatever niche you're in, right?
Yeah.
Without anybody's an expert at whatever they're pursuing. You know what I mean? Or excuse me, a small portion of individuals.
Yeah. The ones that are showing up on TV aren't necessarily the true experts. You can fake expertise.
You see what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah. So
the words elude me, but you're with my thought process.
The sessions document, you have comment abilities, right? If you like, what I would like, if you make something, just put it as a comment, in the relevant cells, and I'll make sure to get the copy pasta going. And then there's an attribution section inside of that spreadsheet too. It's like created by, and it would just state like I was the one that did it. I took responsibility for this piece. That way, it's clear. It's clear who's touched what already.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody else has actually put comments on it except for me so far. I'd like Ragnus to do it too on the YouTube side. Just like keep everything organized.
Yeah. Do you want to do me a favor? Give me a second. I'm going to try to spin something up here real quick. I'm sorry for the delay.
It's all good. I'm still just like really slowly going through this thing, looking for the perfect moment to cut it. I wonder if VLC will work. It's a 50 gig video file for 50 minutes. It's stupid. I think there's got to be a better way to do this. Maybe like Fraps in the future. Like Fraps also writes out huge files. Fraps writes out even bigger files.
Oh yeah, VLC is pretty huge, isn't it?
It all depends. I want like lossless. I want it to look like the source.
VLC is probably not the one you want then.
Yeah, I want it to be source, but it's. I don't know. I was using OBS to do the screen cap. I just left it alone
what's
for
wrong
like
with
50
that?
minutes. Nothing's wrong with it. I have to cut it. And because it's so large, it takes a while to show all the thumbs. I'm gonna, like I tried cutting it using this is a solution I already knew of, but it choked. There seemed to be an issue with it, so I'm taking it into the NLE. I'm running it through Premiere Pro right now.
Well, that's another thing I need to pick up.
There we go. We set out. Done. Done and done. Take care, Domino. You enjoy your day.
You think who's done what?
Domino's taking off.
They ticked you off. What'd you say?
Domino is taking off.
Oh, okay. Take care, Domino. I was like, I want some Domino's, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping you would stop by. But it's okay.
Yo, I was too. I got dragged into drafting Magic last night, man.
I see. Yeah, well, I mean that's your thing, so I understand.
No, the thing is here, I have this really bad habit of not telling people, that I'm changing plans. How easy would it have been, in theory? Of course, I have a deficiency, right? How easy or how nice would it have been if I had let you know, hey, listen, I know I said I was going to catch up with you. I've made some alternative plans. Let's try and catch up at our nearest convenience.
Yeah, I mean that's tends to be the good way about doing this type of thing.
Right.
That
I hope you'll accept my apology.
That everybody likes. It's all good. It happens, man. I know. Like sometimes it happens with me, but when I know it, then usually I'll reach out the same night or something.
Yeah.
I'm just like shit.
I mean,
forgot,
even Thursday. I mean, that's when it should have happened. I didn't contact you until it was almost the next day. Midnight.
Yeah. But it's all good. I keep myself busy. Like I can have a party all by myself.
No, that's what kind of party is that though? Really?
It's fun. It's a lot of fun, man. I have fun. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Well, you early. Go ahead. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I'd be looking for other sources of amusement if I wasn't enjoying what I'm doing. Right. It's just.
I would say, to a degree, though, right? I mean, you were mentioning at the beginning of your broadcast, towards the beginning of your broadcast today, that it's frustrating to do this, but you said you're not going to give up. But you're expecting
No,
a certain.
I was talking about just any project, right? So I was talking about the Discord server in particular, but in my mind, I was also thinking about this old project I built. That build it and they will come. And sometimes that's really not the case. Sometimes you build it and people will look and they'll laugh. Like the article that I spent ages putting together when I tried sharing it into the Hard Guns Discord server. I ended up inside of a flame war with some dumbass. It was like, yeah, TLDR. I'm like, no, dude, there's no TLDR. Fuck you. I spent ages going through this. I'm not spoon feeding you shit. Right? Yeah. I should have just ignored it, but instead, I went off on this guy.
Yeah.
And then they threw the low blow, and I was just like, okay, whatever. Ban me from that Discord. I don't give a fuck. I'll take my ball and go play somewhere else.
Okay.
Then some other individual, if not the same person, came by and left some shit post comment over there, and they, it's just funny. It's very petty shit. Like they were not happy that I flamed them.
You say it's petty, but again, what I've preached, I guess, for a while is, we have to take responsibility for our reactions to these types of situations.
Absolutely, and I acknowledge already that starting a flame war with somebody, even if they're just like, yeah, TLDR, your article probably sucks. Like, there's no reason to go and react to it.
Right.
It's just another fucking troll at day's end, right?
Of course.
But I was, I'd stayed up all night and I had scrambled to make the deadline, and so it was just like, yeah, fuck this guy, I'm gonna blast him.
That's understandable. Albeit, again, we know it might not be the best action for the desired outcome. But say that to say, I was kind of linking that comment to the stream, though. You know what I mean? Like, in what you're expecting of the stream.
What? Like build it and they will come?
Right. And
I already know that once I take it to the next level, yeah, it's gonna blow up. I'm just trying to set everything up for that growth and be able to capture it and not like feeling like I'm constantly up to my head in the work is a really uncomfortable feeling, it distracts you from your ability to focus on what's truly necessary to move projects forward. You have to constantly be innovating on it. And like right now, this is these goals that I have, they're not lofty by any means. I'm talking like 24 hours. If I have something to work with, then I can focus my time on just the cleanup, or I can teach somebody how to do the cleanup. Like what do you ultimately want to be able to do with content on your own?
Of course, I mean the idea is to be able to have the content and kind of funnel it to the people who are going to be able to, pretty it up. You know what I mean? We're going to send it to the makeup trailer, basically, right? But I think that's a small portion of the whole production. My line of questioning for the past, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe even I guess couple of months, on and off, when I'm engaging you about where you're at and what you want to do, which again I'm interested in. I've been watching you for a long time, what I consider a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time.
So speaking on the production, when a movie is being created or it's even being thought up, when it's in its infant stages, there's not even actors. You don't have a crew. You don't know who's going to be doing the makeup and beautifying the set. You know what I mean? Making sure that CGI people are on board and know what scenes they're working on. Things like that. You have to be able to see the big picture, and I think it's important for the people who you want to involve to see that big picture as well.
Yeah,
because nobody's going to attach on to.
I do need to spend more time articulating vision. You're right.
Simply, nobody's going to attach on to just the screenplay. Sure, a lot of people are going to be like, this is pretty good. I'm willing to back this up. Sure, I can give you some funds to make this happen, but you're going to need to basically show what you can do.
Yeah, indeed. And so I'll be releasing a piece on my own regarding Discord server. Because I want to go ahead and get the Discord hype squad just as a little badge. Be like, I've done a thing.
Yeah.
Go and grab some little honors, right?
Okay.
And also just because I know that putting this out there will help other people have a better understanding of how they might set up their Discord servers. Because a lot of people honestly have no fucking clue. It's like the first time ever trying to build an online community. In the past, all they used was social media, which already gives you a lot of tools. Like Discord is a blank slate. Really, you get to play with it however you want. Right, but it's not. It's
completely blank.
It's not my first rodeo with these types of platforms. I've got a leg up against the field there. So I'll be showing that. That's going to help. That'll help. But what do you want to know? Like, ask me anything. Let me try to articulate it to you as clearly as possible.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty much set on the on what I need to know as far as what you're doing. Again, my faith runs pretty deep in this arena.
Yeah.
Because I know the possibilities, I know the capabilities, and I know, I believe in this broadcasting thing as far as it being the future. So I don't trip too much on exactly what you're doing, because again, I subscribe to the fact that whatever I put in will eventually come back out to me in whatever way, and it might not even be through you. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, but I want to invite.
The
thing is, I want to invite your continued investment, right? So, as somebody who's been a long-time viewer, a long-time consistent viewer of this broadcast, and somebody who's been over here now, how many times?
We're approaching 5.
5 visits to the hovel. Like, you're kind of you're a unique cat. Then, as far as Yeti Eater's infant existence goes so far. And we've gotten quite a significant amount of FaceTime in together, which I don't have with most other folks here. Outside of like Stream Text is going to a couple of the official Twitch sponsored events. Like I don't have that with the other folks here. Outside of they're coming over to the broadcast and actually seeing me, right? It's it's like the one-way mirror for most.
I mean, for now, yeah.
Yeah, but for you.
But again, it doesn't have to be that way. I'm speaking to some of those individuals. When I met, it was a small kind of impromptu meet, right? You know, a few of them seemed to know one another. You know what I mean? They were kind of connecting, similar to I feel like what you and I how you and I kind of connected. I mean, that comes with time, but. You say that to say what? Why is that an important fact?
Oh yeah, I mean because again, you're unique as far as Yeti Eater's infant existence, like Yeti Eater's young existence as a real face and real body, you know, a flesh and blood person, not just this disembodied voice playing a video game, right? Like you recognize this, so. How could I get you to invest deeper? Or in fact, what are you unsure about? What's keeping you from investing deeper?
I mean, I thought I've been pretty clear about my own, you know, kind of setbacks, my own apprehensions about just myself in general. Again, like what do I look like helping someone else out in such a way, and I don't have my own shit together? There's nothing you can do short of being in my space and, you know, either clicking a mouse or, you know, writing an article, you know, tidying up this area or that area, something like that, or, you know, inception certain ideas into my head that would be able to help me out. There's very little you can do.
What are the chances I could actually go and visit the space that you presently occupy?
You can come over here right now if you wanted to, but but to what end? You know what I'm saying? You have your own thing to work on.
Like, of course, I have my own space, but I'm also trying to, you know, make myself more involved too, right? Like I will never finish my tasks. There's always more that I can personally take on, right? Mm-hmm. But hey, look, okay, so you've already contributed both financially and with your time, so it's only right that I should give you something back. Yes.
Well, yeah, but again, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, like saying that that's what I expect, because it's not, first of all. Number two.
But if you're open to me taking a visit and like we can run the broadcast from there, I can even take a look at this thing with you, you know, what you have as far as your gear, and see how big this problem is. But that's only if you want to show everybody how big it is, right?
Well, if that was the case, then I'd be streaming right now and maybe not talking to you and hammering it out myself. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a problem speaking at this point anyway on my shortcomings. The fact that you know, I procrastinate and I'm kind of scatterbrained and whatnot. My focus is here and there. Priorities are fucked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't mind saying that, but again, that's not for you to be concerned with. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't feel that it is. And if you were to, you know, give some kind words or some verbal encouragement, that'd probably be the most I'd be willing to accept. Put it that way at this point, anyway. You know, gotcha. Working up to, you know, you being here and especially broadcasting from my space.
You don't want me to be rummaging around with you.
No. That's not the thing. Again, I offered to do that for you, but I have my own shit to rummage through. Yeti Eater, how can I?
It's fucking nuts.
How can I organize your space? Even sell things for you. You know, you mentioned, you know, kind of a commission based, you know, kind of work order for. I'm trying to use the right terminology here for repurposing some of your goods.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to downsize. Like I'm trying to put a smaller footprint out in meat space, but at the same time expand my circle of influence. You know,
of course,
like get deeper with the folks that have invested early on. This is something I've talked about repeatedly. Right? Like, please I need help. Like I need help, but I also am willing to give back for whatever you give. I'm willing to give back, and then some, and then more. Because I recognize that's what one has to do in order to make it in this space. It's not just like in life in general. It's like it's better. It feels better just to be giving than always to be taking with, and giving nothing back. Some people just want to play to get the high score.
Yeah. I'm interested in a high score, but I also know that to get the high score comes a lot of training, game plays and uh, repetitive practice on certain planes, on certain fronts. You know what I'm saying? And again, it typically doesn't. Well, I guess it depends on the sport, but in this arena, you're playing by yourself, but you definitely have people backing you up. You have managers, you have sponsors, literally and figuratively, that are a part of the operation, my dude. So this is very much how I saw Yeti Eater when I first tuned in. Is kind of the approach that I'm taking. If you're saying that that's not the right way to go, I'll explain in a second here. If you're saying that that's not the right way to go, then I'm willing to kind of step back and reevaluate. But
You're
you're
recreating your environment, is what you're saying.
I have to.
Yeah.
I've been going the wrong direction on the track. You know what I'm saying? Like full steam ahead, and there's another train coming towards me. You know what I mean?
Look.
So I need to find the nearest turn off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's switch on the track,
so
that I can.
Why aren't
find
you
the
focusing then on like reducing your footprint ASAP stats so that you can have greater options and flexibility in terms of where your next move is?
Well, because I am a human, and my decisions are often flawed. So I see different avenues here, and I'm trying to read the future while at the same time creating the future. And that might be the problem, but I know that opportunities exist. And if I can put down, when I'm that young child, if I can put down one toy in either of my hands to see the benefit of the greatest benefit of the opposite toy. You understand what I'm saying? Or put them both down and see that, maybe I need to be moving along somewhere else. That's going to be the optimal plan of action, course of attack.
Yeah. Where are you trying to head as far as digs next?
Guess is as good as mine, Yeti Eater.
I mean, where are you trying to head? Not like what's available right now. I'm just asking, what are you trying to get for your next set of digs? What are you trying to get into?
Now, when you say digs, let's be specific
man.
here.
Like your space. Where are you trying to wind up in this next term? Because you were saying that right now you're sharing a space and you want to, you indicated you want to get out of it.
I see me in my own space. Some property that it might be around the same area or whatever. I mean, location isn't an issue, but definitely some type of cheap property. We had a major storm here in the city last year.
Yeah,
and there's still a lot of opportunities for acquisition and redistribution of those assets. But
I see. Yeah, so you're talking about like getting into a house?
It's very possible. Yes.
And you'd be like filling it with other people too, or just you?
I guess that really depends on the type of property, but.
Gotcha.
I'd be comfortable by myself or with others.
How much are you trying to spend a month?
0.
Shit, how can you spend 0 a month?
You say how?
Yeah. For a roof over your head, how can you spend 0 a month?
There are ways. When I say spend, I mean that's
I mean, total cash outflow, you know, before you take in any rent or whatever.
Okay.
How much are you trying to spend to keep a roof over your head?
I don't know enough about the markets at this
I
time
mean,
to say
usually
one or
like
the other.
500 gets you a shared room in a house or like, you know, a really, really cheap apartment. Really
Right.
cheap. And I mean, I'm talking old and beat up.
Right. And I'd be okay with that. But again, if it were like a house, a lot property, then I'd be between 5 and 7. Let's say it like that.
5 and 700?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be super clear because, you know, nearby we've got houses that are renting at 5K. So you just gotta know, man.
We ain't there yet. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, those are pretty nice properties. They usually have the pool and they're fucking huge.
Gated
You know,
and all that
yeah,
stuff.
gated
Yeah.
neighborhood. You're talking like 4,000 square foot property, detached garage for 3 cars. You know.
There's no see myself in a space like that unless I was sharing it with somebody else,
Yeah,
with other people. Possibly smaller people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's up there. Man, I've got some footage of like going through this $1 million house.
Mhm.
That was not too far away. I want to throw that up.
You were invited in, and you were able
No,
to.
we were checking it out. Potentially,
Yeah.
my father was interested in this house. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's dropped in asking price significantly."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was formerly occupied by this pastor, like a Nigerian guy.
Interesting.
Yeah, church, you know, like the master. Wow, the closet, fucking expansive, and these like jewelry lockbox and stuff, you know.
Wow. Inside the home.
There was a lift inside of the house. There was a lift in like two separate bedrooms. One, the master suite, fucking gigantic. Then there's another one that also had its own attached bath and all. The kitchen had this one of those, you know, like in the industrial settings, or like stores, you always have the doors that swing open and have the little arm there, all the glass everywhere. Yeah,
Right.
one of those, like you're walking into a store for the kitchen.
It's insane.
And home theater room was decked out too. Really nice. They left a whole bunch of equipment there. Just like old equipment, speakers, all sorts of shit. Just chilling there.
Laserdisc player.
Yeah, you know, old stuff like the laserdisc player, 6-disc CD changers, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like a really trick. I figured, yeah, that'd be a cool thing to throw up on the YouTubes. Like, what does $1 million buy you in terms of house here in Houston? It's a double lot. Huge.
Oh, that explains a lot. Yeah.
Garage could probably fit 5-6 cars easy. Anyhow, I'm just curious where you're trying to head, because you know, if you have a pretty clear picture in your own head of where you're trying to live, then you know how large your footprint can be, and if it's too big now, then you got to start getting rid of shit.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not too big, then you don't have to hustle to get rid of shit, unless you're trying to make ends meet. You know, you can just focus on getting rid of shit so that you're building up your cash, then you can make the jump. So I don't know where you're at, realistically.
Yeah, I mean, getting rid of stuff is not a huge priority. I'm lying. It is a huge priority simply because I want it gone.
Yeah.
I want it gone. I'm tired of looking at certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking for that sense of accomplishment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if I were in this position, just because I care about the amount that I get for my time, I focus on current generation stuff, the high value items, not necessarily like bulky items, but the bulky stuff you do want to ditch because it just eats up so much space.
Mm-hmm.
Just consumes it. Speaking of which, I need to list my shit. Still haven't gotten around to it, but I'll get into it. Oh, fuck, man. Too many things to do. Okay. As far as content, what are you trying to ultimately pump out? What's Cuss's like?
Dude, you mentioned screen caps and stuff like that. I mean, I've gotten a couple of more ideas about what I'd like to share, things that I've done.
I mean, no, it's
and would
like
like to
ultimately
Yeah.
with Cuss's channel, like what's going to be the best of? What's it going to look like?
The stuff, dude, we're gonna be out and about, dude. That's what I want, out and about, and or just good times in my space. Dude, I love being animated, dude. I was just about to tweet my winnings from last night when I was playing Magic the Gathering. What am I trying to say? I was home, right? I was just out. I went and had lunch, came back, and I was just chilling. And my homeboy hit me up. And he's like, "Yo, come to this game shop. We're playing Brawl, which is another format of Magic the Gathering."
Oh, not
And I'm
Super
like, "Yo,
Smash.
huh?
Not Super Smash.
No, no." He's like, "Yeah, come over here." I'm like, "Well, listen, dude. If I'm going to go anywhere, I'm going to go drive, and it's going to be at this other shop." He's like, "Okay, sure, let's meet up." I was like, "Are you sure? You want to go? Are you ready for this? Do you have money? Whatever." And I was like, he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna win. All right, I'm going because I'm the champion." It's like I didn't want to go out there and flex and blah blah blah, but anyway, I went, I flexed, I won. But the point is, I was reminded of how together the community is, dude. I went in there and half the people were like, "Tassa," you know what I mean?
Right.
They're like, "What are you doing? Like, you haven't been playing for this?" And like, I'm like, "Okay, yeah." But I want to share that with everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I feel overwhelmed. You know what I mean? I have to expel this type of energy, this positivity. I want to give it out somehow. Yeah. And we're in 2018, and I have a digital camera that connects to this machine that connects to other machines, using electricity, and it somehow brings joy to me to watch other people. So, again, just the idea of sharing and giving back is pretty huge. So
you want to do the IRL stuff. You want to do the IRL stuff. What's going to be on the highlight reel?
I mean, last night could have been a highlight reel.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know. Like, me skydiving could be a highlight.
Skydiving.
Me, stepping foot on the motherland. My motherland.
Oh shit, that'd be cool.
Things like that.
Yeah.
The sky's the limit. So you're asking me to be like super specific about things that I've thought about doing.
Bucket list type shit.
Huh?
I'm talking about bucket list type shit.
Bucket list type shit. Right. Correct.
Yeah. All right. So you've got that figured out. Have you downloaded any of these?
No, I don't, because it's not happening. I'm nowhere.
Have you downloaded any of these mobile streaming apps yet?
The Stream Elements you mentioned?
No, I didn't mention Stream Elements, but I heard that one is also worth looking at. I said
you did mention Stream Elements.
I said Bitstream last time, and then I'm using Streamlabs, not Stream Elements.
Streamlabs, that's what I was thinking of. No, that's the answer.
You haven't downloaded any of them?
No.
Why not? It takes you less than 2 minutes. I thought that you would download it while we were talking.
Yeah, dude, I feel like you're misunderstanding here. I can download every program that you mentioned to me. If I'm not willing to turn it on and use it, then what the fuck?
Bro, just turn it on and like aim it at your face and see if your device is capable. Otherwise, you don't know the capacity of what hardware you're already working with. Right?
But I'm not anywhere near even starting that process, doing that on a regular basis. Why am I going to waste my time?
If you know how to set it up, then it's just going to be this thing that like, okay, I can do this at any time, Like, you don't need to always be broadcasting from your space. Remember, you go out into meet space. If your device is already capable of doing this, you could be capturing these moments like last night already. Instead, you're shooting yourself in the foot by not allowing yourself to have that opportunity. Like, you're stunting your growth by not even showing up. You know that, right? Like, you probably have everything you already need, but you haven't showed up. I don't get it.
Yeah, man. Me either. Me either.
Yeah,
This
so
is a
just,
story of my life, man. It's a
bro,
story of
just
my life.
fucking download it. Like, you have your phone right now. Just download the shit and try it out. Try out one of them. Just shoot it out the
Alright.
window for all I care. You know, aim it at the grass. Just like move it around a little bit and make sure that like put your hand in front of it and just go from like 0 to 5. That's it. Oh
I'm
yeah.
downloading it right
What
now.
do you get? What do you get out of playing Clash of Clans?
That's another community thing. I play Clash Royale specifically. So, I mean, it's Supercell's intro that you heard, but I play Clash Royale, not Clash of Clans.
Clash Royale. Okay.
The leader of the clan that I'm in is a good friend of mine who, you know, we share some similar life experiences and things like that. We've been through a lot together. I consider him my best friend.
All right.
Point is, you know, he's gone through some stuff, and it's a way that we can communicate because now he no longer lives nearby. Recently, there was talk of kind of uniting the clan a little bit more on a Discord server, and that's something that I've considered because I have a Discord server, but I'm the only person in it.
Yeah.
Because it's not presentable at all. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's just another social media type thing. Honestly, it's a game, and yeah, it's a time suck. Something I can do while I have my phone and maybe nothing else. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe not a lot of time to just like dig into an article or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've considered streaming it as well. So I mean, what does anybody get out of any app?
Dude, you should absolutely stream it. Like, you can do mobile game streaming, and that's become exceedingly popular. There's no reason why you shouldn't be broadcasting what you already do, because you should be building your channels constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a long process. You know, even if you're like, plus, okay, with the larger your channel, the stronger your community, the more value you offer to the next guy. When you go approach the partner broadcasters, when you approach anybody else in this game, they'll take you that much more seriously if they see that you already have a body of work. Right? I mean, we're all artists of some type here, even if all we do is just play games.
Yeah, so I mean that's another thing. I'm not sure exactly how integrated I'd like to have mobile gaming onto my stream, but again, an option that I've considered. This Streamlabs thing.
Yeah, you should just be building your channel constantly. As far as the clan thing, look, if you're not happy with what your Discord server looks like right now, just rebrand it, spin it up for your clanmates. You know, let them help you improve it through a feedback loop. Just get their feedback, keep iterating on it until you have something that's pretty good. Once you make one good Discord server, you can easily replicate it and spin up 1,000 good Discord servers.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good thing to learn how to do. You know, it's a platform that you will have to engage with to some degree in this space. Like, ultimately, you know, you could wait, you could sit out and wait, but then you'll regret it later. Discord is so fucking powerful, dude.
I don't deny that, actually. Look at this. Holy shit. Okay, so this is actually pretty neat. I'm looking at Streamlabs on my phone right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Stream Texas group and just like how much people started talking about StarCraft 2. Were you around?
Oh, is it getting hype out there?
Were you playing? Were you around here last night when I was playing?
You played StarCraft 2?
Yeah, man. I was playing StarCraft 2 with some of the guys from Stream Texas.
On stream?
I wasn't broadcasting my point of view because I didn't have it set up. I'm gonna go route everything through my capture card. Actually, I want to get a better capture card, dude. I want to flip the one I have and get one of these USB 3.0 external ones, or actually go with the top.
Oh yeah, dude. Are you using an internal one right now, or
Yeah,
what?
I'm using internal. I mean, I don't mind sticking to internal, but because I got the rig, I
Yeah,
have the rig.
yeah.
I'm probably always gonna have a rig that can house an internal cap card. Because I got chassis. I'm not gonna just get rid of all my chassis. Not yet.
Mhm.
Someday I'll look to really slim down. Like we're always gonna have some space at Mother Base. But yeah, dude, Southern Tex was in there. Sad Sauce was in, and we had Just Stiggs in. Domino Effect was also playing. Jarkler was now on the, newcomer. He was also playing, and it was fun. It was fun. Oh, and Johnny, who I spoke with last night, he also hopped on, and we had 7 people playing together, and we're just like by and large we're all noobs, save for Jarkler, who like swept the floor, with us.
Oh yeah, he was the veteran of the group.
I was cracking up so hard, just like because I really have anything developed. I'm just like, oh, what are all these units? They do so many different things. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I the last time I was playing StarCraft, I was, what is that, Brood Wars?
Yeah, Brood Wars.
Brood Wars from the first StarCraft. Yeah, because the second one, I don't know, dude. It was, you know what it was? I did not have the system that could handle StarCraft 2. So I was just like completely, I had no interest whatsoever.
Yeah, I never played the second one either until last night. Like that was my first time playing it in earnest. It was kind of fun, man. Like not just kind of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
I can imagine, dude. Towards the end of the first StarCraft, though, dude, I was playing like a lot of user map setting games and stuff like that. Is there anything like that in StarCraft 2?
Come check it out, dude. I've been talking about spinning up this group just to like play StarCraft 2 on the regular and talk about everything but the game. And last night we needed to talk about the game because we were just so clueless.
Yeah. Why are you saying everything but the game?
Because it's just talking about the game itself is boring. We're not like diamond tier players, so who the fuck's gonna listen to us talk about the game?
That's fair, yeah.
It's just, I want to have it to just be for group bonding, that's it.
Okay.
Just like I want to spin up regular discussions, like group chats inside of my Discord server.
So sure, I mean, like, what's the difference between doing something like that? What's the difference between choosing either PUBG or StarCraft 2? Like, why choose StarCraft 2?
Because it's an old game. It's got it's like an old dead game. It doesn't. Games can be really fast. They can be fast paced, and it's just an engaging title. And I suck at it. Whereas like first person shooters, I'm always playing to win, and if I lose, I get like, oh, fuck, man, I lost. And that's it.
So I guess that's what Clash Royale is for me. It's just a game. I don't take to it too seriously.
Yeah. You can still broadcast it, dude. Just like I'm gonna broadcast StarCraft 2, even though I'm not serious about StarCraft 2. I'm gonna broadcast it, but it's really like the talks will be the thing that are interesting, and then people can laugh at how noob I am.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's just another vehicle. You understand? Like another vehicle for ingesting Yeti Eater and conversations from the hovel. Oh, also because StarCraft 2 is free to play, so that kind of helps. Because I'm not trying to spend more money on gaming. Like I'll do some old school. Ultimately, I'll do some old school. I'll just run emulators and play old school shit, or do it legit. Like pull out the old stuff, get the right capture equipment, and just play it legit. If there's a game that I really like and I'm good at, I just want people to indulge in the nostalgia with me.
Well, you're well on the right track, I think. I'm interested, dude. But again, I mean, I
Don't
got
do it.
games that I want to play, games that I actually
Yeah, I'm
play
not. I'm not
now.
saying that you should. I'm just like just pointing out it's really cool that now the stream text is. It was pretty much quiet, you know. When I started talking in there, and like some of the guys checked out my shit. They came by, and then we started playing games together, and that was fun. You know, that's been pretty rewarding. A rewarding case of interaction with the Discord server. Sometimes it's just like it's fucking crickets. You try to make some noise and it's just crickets and more crickets, and it's fucking like what? Why am I even here? You know, like what good is this server to me?
Yeah, I can understand that.
You know,
I mean, that's how it was. Sometimes you feel like you want to go in there and kind of make no.
yeah. I mean, I think that's quite natural to be like, it's shit, it's quiet here. Let me try to do something, and like put something interesting, and then there's no response. You're like, what the fuck? Why even bother, dude?
Yep. But you have a good idea. I think that is unique. That is a unique approach. And it takes people like that, though, man. That's why I think that's another reason why I kind of, I almost literally subscribe to your channel, in what you're doing here. You're not comfortable sitting idle. You're not comfortable. Oh, nobody's in my channel. I guess, I'm on this schedule now. I guess I'll just keep broadcasting how I'm broadcasting, and something's bound to change. You're not comfortable with that, and while I'm not comfortable with it, I guess you want to know where my mind is at, where my head's at. I don't seek to change that.
Yeah.
To a large degree.
I just want to stay rolling. Gotta keep on rolling, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to gather moss yet.
Game license. What do you mean about game licenses?
Game licenses are expensive. That's money.
Why do you need to get a license? I'm curious.
Did you see Wesley Boy's comment?
He mentioned RPing and Rust, yes.
Yeah, so if I wanted to RP in Rust, I would need to get a game license.
Oh, to actually play the game?
Yeah.
I might have a copy of Rust just sitting in my Steam account.
Fuck, dude, are you kidding me on this? Fucking piece of shit. God damn it, dude. Fuck, what the hell is this shit? Why is there nothing here? Fuck, Casa, fuck. That's all I can say. Fuck.
Oh, did I do it?
No, you didn't do shit. Don't worry about it. Anyways, dude, I'm gonna focus on whipping this team up in the shape. If there's some area where I haven't been clear as far as the vision on what I'm trying to build towards, let me know. Just like you can always ping me privately, and I'll try to keep it I'll make it abundantly clear. Otherwise, let me add you back on Hoggle Team because damn it, I need you. I need more people like you. I need more people that have some time and a desire to lend a hand on this because it's too much. It's too much for one person to handle.
It's good to acknowledge that, I suppose.
Dude, I've been talking about that shit for ages, man. I fucking pinned that to my Twitter feed. Like, I need people, I need people, I need people. I pinned that to my Facebook feed. I need people. I need fresh blood.
Dude, I want to help, man. I want to help, but I want to make sure that I'm set too. I got a lot more writing on this than you
I
do.
know.
So
I know you have more responsibilities than I do. Yeah, I know that. I know that you do, man.
So I mean, I guess right now, I don't mean this in a brash way at all. It's just I'll first say that I appreciate your consideration and your respect. But I guess the best thing you could do is just to continue to give that in light of where I'm at, and trying to catch up to your vision and my own.
Yeah. I'll just keep
I'm gonna
eyes
let you.
out.
I'm gonna let you do what you do, dude. I'm gonna grab some lunch here, and I may or may not be around.
Yeah, that's
but
all good.
I'll be lurking.
Yeah, it's all good.
In the meantime.
I'm not gonna be around for much longer either. I need to go hit the streets. I need to get out. I need to get this hose clamp for the car. I gotta get my shit together.
Okay.
I gotta get my shit together, dude.
How do you? Is your car running right now?
Yeah, it's running. I got it up into the. Oh shit! I didn't update everybody, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just trying to move forward. I just keep trying to move, man.
Very good.
Yeah, but it's running. It's in the garage right now.
You know what? I saw it run. I heard it running, dude. I saw you backing it up into the garage.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? I'll take the time myself and inform myself.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am with my siblings too. My sister sometimes gets all like, "Hey, we don't talk anymore. I don't know what you're up to," and I say it's all out there. Like, if you're inside of my Discord server, you can see what's going on. I'm very public about what I'm doing. And like, virtually everything I do is fucking broadcasted, save for what I do on the computer, and that's for my eyes only. It's on a need-to-know basis. I've tried broadcasting the screen. People are like, "Yeah, you could set your rig up so you could show your screen." It's like, but I don't want to.
Right.
I don't understand. Like, I've tried that. I have too much shit that I don't want other people's eyes on.
Right.
So
And you
as
move
soon as
really
they
quickly.
get their eyes
Anybody
on it, What's that? What was your last?
I'm listening to your last first. Give me a sec. All right, yeah. So anybody could grab a hold of the information that you have on screen, even though you're moving quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can pause it.
One swipe. One click, one opening of the window, etc. could cripple you.
Yeah, it could leak stuff that I don't intend to be leaked, and it's just out there. I don't want it out there. Like there's certain aspects I'm willing to share. Like eventually I'll share how I keep all my shit, how I keep all my thoughts and all my projects in a row. But it's so far from optimal. It's not even worth showing to people yet. It's a fucking mess. Just like my space. Well, we're moving in the right direction. That's what matters.
Killer. Well, dude, let's catch up. I've got things planned that I don't even know I have planned. I'm sure of it. I'm positive. I don't write everything down. So I want to check your availability later this weekend and see what's going on.
I mean, you know how to get a hold of me. I'll leave you to it, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Great chat with you. Thanks for the encouragement. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, and you just broadcast yourself, like, counting to 5 with your hands and speaking into the mic, and just see how it works. You don't have to do anything trick. You don't have to get all fancy with it. Don't try to.
I want to be fancy, man. I want overlays. I want,
dude,
bells, whistles. I want balloons.
You can have it all. You can have it all, but
I'm...
until you know what your capacity is with what you already have, don't even worry about the rest yet. Like, you gotta know what you got first. Otherwise, you're gonna waste time. You're gonna spin your wheels, and you just be like, you're gonna go in the wrong direction. Right? Don't worry unnecessarily.
You're very right. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. Lunch is calling my name. We'll catch up. All right.
All right. right,
Be
take
well.
care, man. Bye-bye. Oh shit, I've already been here for 2 hours and 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Fuck, time flies. This project is still, the Skunkworks project is still, I don't know where it's at. Fuck. You know it's bad when I have a file and I need to do something better with these screen caps. I need to find better solutions. Heaven forbid I have to redo this recording, but it's okay because I have the rigs. I can dedicate one just to sit all day doing some fucking mindless task, and it doesn't hurt me at all. See, the funny thing about computers, when you have one computer and it goes bad on you, covering it from it is pretty rough. When you have two, it becomes a lot easier. When you have three, it starts to become more of a headache. I mean, there's a limit. There's a limit to how many you want to preside over. So I've got three Windows 10 machines right now. I've got a Windows 7 virtual machine available on 2 different rigs, one XP VM available. And you can always spin up VMs like this, but you don't, like, why? You don't need it. Infrastructure is important, don't forget it. That's something you can't go wrong investing in. Infrastructure. I might want to hook into this one directly and just see what's up on it. Or I'll put some audio and listen to it back. Play it back. I'm gonna run this cord over to it. Fuck, my legs are so beat up right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey buddy. How you doing, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up, bud? How are you? What's up, bud? Don't you forget me. I don't forget. Remember, everything's in the cloud. The cloud never forgets. Is this a real gun? Yes. Have you handled a real gun before? Andre, sorry, I don't read Cyrillic alphabet yet. It's been a while since I've seen people on VK. Привет. Как дела? You speak English? Or French? Because if you can write in English or French, then I can read it. Be a good tool, not a toy gun. Yeah, definitely not a toy gun. Very capable tool. And we're gonna push out its operating capacity. Magnifier. In time, not right now. I mean, I get like fellow firearm enthusiasts coming by like, hey, you getting, what about this, what about this? And I'm just like, I have no idea what's on the market right now, man. It's just so, it's not something I even think about right now. But I'm always open to other people's recommendations, I collect the feedback. I like. Me too, I like. Russia. Da. Ruski. I'm in America. Houston, Texas. Do you know it? we call this town? H-Town. Whoops. H-Town. You know how we get down. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, baby. I'm going to set my rig to do some encoding for me now. We're going to push this piece of content. I'll be goddamned if I don't get it up on the cloud today. On a freer cloud, not on anybody's, not on the bullshit clouds. Fuck the bullshit clouds, man. The good clouds are bust. What do we do? Format H.264. What do you need advice on making? Do tell, I'm curious. 20 megabits per second versus 10 megabits per second. This is about right, target 10. What about YouTube 1080p? What's it say, 16? The match source does that. High quality 1080p calls for 20 megabits per second. That's fine, we'll do that. And let's use maximum render quality. I don't know what difference that really makes. I'm a scrub, dude. I'm a fucking scrub. You know, but like I know how to push some shit. If I need to push it, I know how to push it. I know how to trim it. I know how to clean up the audio. This one I haven't cleaned up the audio yet, but I'll be able to. I'll be able to feed it into a different machine and do the audio cleanup before we touch it. I think right now it's such a large file, like something's freaking out. The computer's running out of memory or something. So we're gonna slim it down. I'm gonna re-encode, get the video at least nice. I wish there was an easy way to do the trim job, but I think the re-encoding is important here. Record it lossless. Roughly 1 gigabyte per minute video content. Using the NV encoder high quality option. I'm really excited to see how it looks. Should be great. Should be absolutely great. And I'm surprised too that the render job on this, I don't know, maybe it's not a really, because it's lossless, maybe it's not terribly compressed. The machine is saying 12 minutes, 25 seconds render time remaining, 10% of the way through. What temperature do I need to set my stove for my pizza rolls? Your stove. If you're cooking pizza rolls on your stove, you might be doing it wrong. I would probably use an oven. Pizza usually lives in the oven. With ovens, if you deal in Fahrenheit, 350 degrees Fahrenheit is usually a safe place. If you deal in Celsius, you'll have to apply the conversion. What do? Subtract 32, multiply by 5, divide by 9. 200 degrees, 5. Yeah, that's probably a safe temperature too. Yeah. I'll go not 200 degrees Fahrenheit, but 200 Celsius, that's safe too. Or if you know the name of the people who made your pizza rolls, you could go into Google and look for cooking instructions for the product that you are trying to prepare. They always have instructions for manufactured food. I mean, processed food, manufactured food, that sounds unappealing. Let's see Bloodhood's USPS versus Full by Ace. I'm gonna drop this too. So you might take a look. And is it gonna play through my headphones? No, it is. 41 seconds, let's go. Let's see this shit. Holy shit, he's up against two guys with ops. They're both like one shot. Oh fuck! Can you do it? Ah! That's great. Holy shit, that's great. Hey kid, want to say hi to the people?
Let me take you to say hi to you people.
Yeah, your people are here, Paul. I think he just farted. Did you? Did you really? Yeah. Danny, can you do a dab? Artificial intelligence, hey man. How's that run? Sorry I missed you. Hell with delay, weird. I wonder if everything's okay. If everything's okay. In any event, I gotta get the fuck out of here soon. Actually, yeah, so we got this 8 gigabyte file. I think I'm just gonna copy it over to my computer. No, I don't even need to do that. I'm being silly. I have Audition on the other machine too. We have, you know, it's a workstation. Of course it's got Audition on it. I'll just clean it up there and then I'll push it. What else to do today? I'm gonna be running around a little bit. Don't come looking for me, but if you find me, fuck, that's one thing I need to get custody to do. Not right now, it's not urgent. It's not urgent, but it is important. I'll probably give him some time to, yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and let him know. So, get a hose clamp today. I don't know how big it's gotta be. Fucking no clue. I'll just head down to like a, you know, Advanced Auto Parts and AutoZone or something and borrow a tape measure. Or I'll use a measure. I have, I've got my thumb. My fingernail. My thumb. Just this. It's like an inch right there. We'll find a suitable clamp for it. After that, I gotta run a magic trick. When I come back, when I return from meat space, I've had creative blocks. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear this, man. Not a good feeling. When I come back from my foray into meat space, this will be worth nothing. I don't even know how much this is, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I should not have all of these. Or not. I mean, like, I feel comfortable with all of this, truthfully. Because I know nobody can touch me out there. I'm safe. I'm safe. Okay. That's it for now. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Artificial intelligence, you can always reach out to me. You know how to get a hold of me. You've got me on Discord, so you can always reach out. Feel free anytime. Wesley boy, let me double check. I don't think you made your introduction yet, did you? I want to say you haven't. No, you haven't. Damn it, Wesley boy, come by sometime. Make your introduction. Get to know the rest of the crew. That's it. You got a sad life, Jesus Christ. Make your introduction so that you can talk about how bad your life is on the inside. I want to let you through the gate. I've spoken with you. We've talked before. We should talk again. Come on. All right. I want to see photos of your family, man. Just like share some shit in there. My sad life is so bad. Just reference one of those ones from these other people. There's some pretty low effort ones. It's on the ground floor. I mean, over time, I hope that the people who do engage and stick around, they rework their introductions. You can always edit it. Okay. I'm finished for now. Alright, see you. I'll catch you up with you soon. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna turn off the light.